This is Rap the News. On November 22nd, 2019, I am Judah Yasharell. That's what he went by back then. Now changed to Yudah Yasharell. Attack me in my comments. He wrote, and just like I said, up until then, we were getting along fine. There was nothing wrong. We commented back and forth to each other, and basically everything was fine. Then all of a sudden, he gets on this ego tip, and it's a part of his mental illness. It states, there is nothing in the Bible that says to give 10% of your income. And it is. It is something in the Bible that says that. Tithing is and was always about food. So this is like, now you're challenging me, right? I have faithfully listened to Rap. He didn't say I have faithfully listened to you. So now he's like making people join in on this, like he needs some backup or something. But this is where I draw the line. Huh? 1 minute you're friends and everything is cool, and then the next minute, because you said something that he don't agree with and he's wrong about it, he talking about drawing a line. Like this is some type of war. That's the language you use when you doing a war. And he said, I will do a video about tithing so the people can see for themselves. So what are you trying to say? You know what I mean? That I'm lying to rip the people off or something like that. That's what you're trying to say? Because you imposing a lot of crap right there. And so he says, and I'm not trying to start a war with my brother, but wrong is wrong. Huh? Like, what is he talking about? If you're going to address a man, you know, and the man is supposed to be your brother and you've been getting along all this damn time, then you should say something more like, you know, can you expound on tithing a little bit more? Because I'm getting the understanding, or I have gotten the understanding that tithing was about food or fruits and vegetables or something like that. But can you expound on it a little bit more so I can get a clear understanding, you know, something of that nature, instead of you attacking me like an enemy to say, hey, everybody, look, this dude is wrong, and I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Look, follow me. That sounds like a jealous heathen. Now, we all can read, and you can see that he approached me back in 2019 in November, and he did it the wrong way. You know, right around this same time, he did it the wrong way. And he never apologized. I was even cordial, and I wrote, brother, I've been doing this for a long time, and I'm not leading nobody astray, nor am I wrong. Please do your video. He never ended up doing that video. He said some mess, and he left it just like that. That's tacky. You know, that's not brotherly love whatsoever. So you came, and it's kind of like he shit it right in the middle of your floor and walked out, and then you just supposed to deal with that, huh? No, that's what happened when you ain't got no daddy in your house, and a man didn't raise you, and you don't know how to act around real men. And so basically, I did a video, and in the video, I was still respectful. And so respectfully, I was trying to show him, admonish him, correct him, and say, this is the right way, brother, right here. Here's the scriptures, and here's what it says. And so here's the video to prove what I actually did, and this is my next step. The word tithe is an English word that derived its meaning from the Hebrew word, which is pronounced as masar. The word masar is translated as tithe throughout the entire Bible, and it simply means a tenth of, a tenth part of. Why is just left like that? Because it could be anything that you tithe. Tithing definition: the practice of taking or paying a tenth. So anybody could Google that whole thing right there, and you'll come up with that. Tithe definition: a tenth part of agricultural produce is what he's talking about, or personal income set apart, or personal income set apart, or personal income set apart as an offering to God or for the works of mercy. Numbers 18:21. And behold, I have given the children of Levi all the tenth in Israel for an inheritance for their services. Exodus 30:16. And thou shalt take the atonement money, because that's what the tenth is. It acts as an act of atonement for your sins of the children of Israel, and shalt appoint it for the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. And behold, I have given the children of Levi all a tenth, even for the service of the tabernacle of the congregation. So you can give atonement money. Oh, after news. You're misinterpreting. No, I'm not. That's a money right there. That's not fruits and vegetables, sir, or burnt offerings. Deuteronomy 14:2, and God is gonna make it clear right here. Thou shalt truly tithe all the increases of thy seed. So you're giving tithes, that the field bringeth forth year by year. So it's coming from the field. But watch. And thou shalt eat before the Lord thy God in the place which he shall choose to place his name there. So you're supposed to bring all the tithes to a certain location. The tithes of the corn and of the wine and of thine oil and of the firstlings of the herd and of the flocks, that thou mayest learn to fear the Lord thy God always. And if the way be too long, you can't get to California, so that thou art not able to carry it, or if the place be too far from you, which the Lord thy God shall choose to set his name there, when the Lord thy God hath blessed thee, I mean he gave you increase, then shalt thou turn it into money. You're going to do what? You're going to turn it into money. And then you're going to get that to the priest. Because it's what? Tithing. And the tithing go to what? The priest. And you're going to do what? You're going to turn it into money. You know, so you're going to be wasting your time doing a video. I'm helping you out. And bind up the money in thine hand, and shalt go unto the places which the Lord thy God shall choose. So you're going to turn the tithing into what? Money. So everybody could see right from the jump, back in November 2019, he said some negative stuff about me in the comments. He did not address me right. He came and accused me right off the back, you know, like I'm some criminal, and he been listening to me loyally for all these damn years. Then all of a sudden I turned criminal when we start mentioning tithing for some reason. Something in that sparked something in him, right? Or whatever, or he was just using it as an opportunity to catalyst his YouTube channel and put himself on the map. That's what it seemed like. Because why would you attack me and I'm not doing anything wrong or saying anything wrong, and I back up everything I say by scriptures? It ain't that I'm saying it from my own self. I'm saying it because God said it, and then I'm proving it with scriptures. And so I put out that information, and then what he did in return was even more foul. And so he started a war because I was right. He was not humble enough to say, I apologize, brother, I was wrong. You know, we still brothers and we still good. Nah, he wanted a war because he is chaotic, and that is provable. Let's get into it some more.
I thought it was done away with. And he still haven't proved tithing is about money, and I proved that it wasn't.
Let's finish his ass off.
But tithing is strictly food. It is food. It is not 10% of your income.
And look what the book says. Luke 18:12, showing you the scriptures again, not talking out my ass like him. ISV version. I fast twice a week and I give a tenth of my entire income. And he says what? Again?
It is food. It is not 10% of your income.
And I give a tenth of my entire income.
It is food. It is not 10% of your income.
And I give a tenth of my entire income. And then what does the scripture say? 10% of their entire income. 10% of their entire income. 10%. I'm a broken down record.
And he still haven't proved tithing is about money, and I proved that it wasn't.
And so I contacted him again. And I said, let me try something else, because he probably just don't get it. I gave him another verse, and that verse was that you give 10% of all that the earth produce. And then I said, if you can give corn, and you can take that corn and turn it into oil, and I said, if you can give grapes, and you can take those grapes and turn it into wine, and you can give that, and that's what's written, you can do it. I said, you can't take cotton and flaxseed and turn that into money. You can't do it. Even though the book said you turn it into money, it directly just said that. But that's what money is made out of. It's made out of what the earth produced. Is that good enough for you? No. Nothing is good enough for him except for what his cornbread head thinks. You can't tell this fool nothing because he's arrogant. And basically, whatever it is about money, maybe he's selfish, maybe not humble, maybe he don't like to give, maybe he is the damn devil. Who knows? But something about money bothers him. He can take money and spend it on his damn self, but as in giving money, he proved that with his own land. He had the people sleeping out in the damn field, and then he had all his things. He bought a shed, put concrete down and everything else, and put his shit in the shed and left the people out there on the land. It says everything about this character. Now, I guess since he started a new channel and he got new people going on there, he gonna try to deceive them. But God willing that they watch this video and they could see him. I ain't even putting all the rest. He don't even want to go far with me because you did too much foul shit. That basically you're gonna expose yourself as a heathen like you already did. Anybody who following this man, they are the damn devil, because you can see right off the back he ain't nothing but a lying ass piece of shit. But let's go into it further, where I showed him that cotton is what the damn dollar is made out of.
So we're going to settle tithing once and for all. So let's go to Leviticus chapter 27 verse 30 through 31. And all the tithe of the what? Land. Open your eyes. We're going to get this right. And all the tithe of the land, whether by, what is this? Is that a seed? Well, I'll be dang, yes it is. Whether of seed of the land. Anybody see money yet? Or of the fruit. I'm going to highlight every freaking one of them. Of the tree is the Lord's. It is holy unto the Most High. Let's read that one more time for those that can't see. Maybe they can hear. Verse 30, and all the tithe of the land, whether of seed of the land or of fruit. Thought I marked that. If I don't mark it, they won't see it. Of the tree is of the Most High's. It is holy unto the Most High.
This bill, it's made from a mix of 75% cotton and 25% linen. This bill, it's made from a mix of 75% cotton and 25% linen. This bill, it's made from a mix of 75% cotton and 25% linen.
It starts with a plant that grows a fruit called a cotton boll.
Linen comes from the flax plant.
Cotton and 25% linen.
It starts with a plant that
Comes from the flax plant.
It starts with a plant that
Comes from the flax plant.
It starts with a plant that
Comes from the flax plant.
It's made from a mix of 75% cotton and 25% linen.
Linen comes from the flax plant.
Thou shalt truly tithe all the increase of what? Thy seed.
Cotton and 25% linen.
It starts with a plant that
Comes from the flax plant.
Let's see that again for the dumb and the ignorant.
Cotton and 25% linen.
It starts with a plant that
Comes from the flax plant.
Let's see that again for the dumb and the ignorant.
cotton, and 25% linen.
It starts with a plant that
comes from the flax plant.
Thou shalt truly tithe all the increase of thy seed.
It starts with a plant that
comes from the flax plant.
It starts with a plant that
comes from the flax plant.
It's made from a mix of 75% cotton and 25% linen.
All the increase of thy seed, that the field, didn't say money. Who got money in a damn field?
This bill, it's made from a mix of 75% cotton and 25% linen. This bill, it's made from a mix of 75% cotton and 25% linen. This bill, it's made from a mix of 75% cotton and 25% linen.
Who got money in a damn field?
Now, everybody that knows me knows that I'm just tinkering with his ass and I'm not real serious, but everybody that knows him knows by now that he is sociopathic. He is bipolar. Something is wrong with his brain. He ain't thinking right. And I thought I saw 2 more people out there on that land out there. I know they are suffering on that damn land with his wicked ass. If they are not suffering on that land, it's because they more evil than him, And so he now is on some kick where he's saying people is preaching wrong and doing wrong. Why he just got through talking about the devil is still in heaven and the devil is an angel that God uses and everything else. He was totally defending the damn devil. Listen.
Satan was never thrown out of heaven. That's another lie they snuck in on you.
I didn't have to say one word. And look how thorough he is about Satan. And then, he was talking real hard on there.
Satan does exactly what the Most High tell him. He's a tempter, and he does his job well. So let's get that straight.
Yeah. Then why is God rebuking his wicked ass?
Many of us have been manipulated into believing that
And so you got the tough talking Yudah, and he started talking tough when I said this, because before he talked just like this, a wolf in sheep's clothing. When I exposed that you don't talk like that as a leader, you talk with a toughness in your damn voice, and strict and harsh and toned and with authority. That's how the men of Israel speak. We don't talk like he talking right here. This is how he talked. This is a wolf in sheep's clothing, talking soft and meh, when inside he's a ravenous wolf trying to devour.
Satan that was cast out of heaven.
And so
Satan has nothing to do with this. Satan works for the Most High. He's the tempter. The Most High uses Satan to test us.
And then God don't tempt no man. So let's do a recap for everybody who don't know this jackass. First, he started in on me. And he's trying to rebuke me, wrongfully and disrespectfully about tithing. But he wasn't done with me. He went and attacked with Lucky Ben Israel. And then he went and talked he attacked Mr. The News. And then on his own land, he started attacking all the children of Israel on his own land, saying they was good for nothing, lazy and everything else. Everybody who followed the channel know this dude, and he is a literal damn black-eyed snake, right? And now he's trying to, since he got a new channel, come across as if he's the people's friend, and this dude is the devil. Yesterday, he got exposed, or the day before, for telling people that God is going to gather us in Africa, Tanzania, and all of these other places in Africa, and that's not written in Scripture whatsoever. This dude loves the devil. He loves disputing. He loves arguments, and he loves abusing the children of Israel. Who is he, Pharaoh? We're just going to end it on this. That's on a lighter note. But, just like I said, I'm only defending myself, people, and I don't even have to. The scriptures do it for me, And this dude came off as an enemy to me when I was nothing but a friend to him. And that's how a lot of us is. That's called jealousy, asshole. This is Rap the News.
We need the donations. We've come up with a plan now to try to build somewhat a cabin, so to speak. I want to house everybody and make sure that they're not out. Even though they're in tents, I would much rather them to be in a structure that's solid. This guy is giving away mobile homes. All you have to do is pay to get them out. So we got to come up with the money. I don't know what it costs. I think it's around $2,000 to have it move. It's less than 100 miles from here. So I think it's around 2,000. They'll hook it up and move it out here and set it on the pedestals, and they will dig the trench for the water, and we'll have to get the electric put up. We're going to have to buy that too. But we're getting there. We're getting a lot closer. We're getting a lot closer to not being out here in the element. I want to take this time to thank my dearest brother, Rap the News. My goodness, there are no words that I could use for this brother, but I wished I could hug him right now and tell him face to face how much I love him and how inspirational he's been for what we're doing and for myself. This brother is as close as blood as he can be to me. And I want to tell him, thank you, brother, Rap the News. Man, I appreciate you more than words can say. So, I want to say thank you to all of you that have contributed. You all have been a true blessing to us. Man, I'm speechless because this wouldn't be possible without you. I'm making this video to let you guys know how much we appreciate you and how grateful we are for everything that you've done, everything that you're doing. I got up this morning and all I could think about was all of you guys that have reached out to help in so many different ways. I love y'all so much. I wished I could just go and visit each and every one of you just to tell you face to face how much it means to us what you've done. The little donations were just as important to me as the bigger ones. Thank you to all of you that have contributed. You all have been a true blessing to us. Man, I'm speechless because this wouldn't be possible without you. Now, I bought a storage building today that everything you see out here will fit in that storage building. It cost us a little over $5,000, but we got it. Thanks to the blessings of all those who contributed and donated. Thanks to the blessings of all those who contributed and donated. Thanks to the blessings of all those who contributed and donated. So I'm planning to go to the lumber yard and buy lumber and build a cabin myself, maybe by 30 feet by 15 feet. I'm going to install a shower and a bathroom so that everybody can be accommodated. Thank you for being there. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for your donations. Thank you. And trust me, and trust me, and trust me, and trust me. Every dime that is sent through donations will be used for the sake of those that are with the Most High. That's it. I've had concrete poured for my storage building. Two of them. This is the concrete layout for my RV so that I can level it off and my refrigerator works right. I poured another $5,000 worth of concrete over here for my storage. This is where my washer and dryer and refrigerator is going to go. All right? $5,000 for my RV. $5,000 for my storage. $5,000 for my RV. $5,000 for my storage. Now, I bought a storage building today. It cost us a little over $5,000, but we got it. Thanks to the blessings of all those who contributed and donated. I'm doing this video today in response to my brother and good friend, Rap the News. Brother, thank you for everything that you have done and everything that you're doing. And thank all of you guys that donated and that are still donating. I really appreciate it. But I wanted to explain some things to you because it's obvious that there are some that has, well, different thoughts about me. So let me explain something about me. First of all, I'm not a scandaler. Second, I follow the Most High. Third, everything you see here is my life savings. Nobody has given me one dime. 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 I reached out for help because I'm tired of seeing them in tents. So for anybody that think I'm this greedy, selfish glutton, man, you got me all twisted. One guy came in, tried to tell me, Ben, young Ben, Hebrew, something to this effect. And now they're mad at me saying I'm a bitter old man. I'm just sick of dealing with idiots. I don't have time to deal with idiots. I got too many things I'm trying to do.
I did a video earlier today, and my brother Rap the News made some very, very, very solid points. But I believe he don't really know the complete story behind this, and I didn't want to say the things that needed to be said to be definite because I didn't want anybody's feelings to be hurt, and I didn't want anybody to feel left out or picked on. We ain't trying to hear all that bullshit, man. So before you start throwing your little 15 cents in, buddy, why don't you fucking get some information? You just couldn't wait for the opportunity to try to make me look like a fool. This is why we don't want assholes like you out here. And anybody out there that got anything to do with this nut, y'all better look at this and think about it, because this is a nutcase. This is the guy that will go hungry and start eating your kids. I am Yudah Yasharell, and I approve this message.
And brother, I know you're going to see this video. Please don't get offended and don't misunderstand. This is not a beatdown. This is a plea for help. I'm tired. My body is getting worn out. I need the men to stand up, overcome your fear of gas and propane and other things. I'm not asking for your money. I'm asking for your physical help. Take some of this weight off of me.
The problem was somebody bucking up to leadership. I'm doing all the freaking work, and yeah, I'm tired. I got men here.
But there is one, maybe two, I don't know, people that are gonna leave, gonna leave, gonna leave.
The problem was somebody bucking up to leadership. I'm doing all the freaking work, and yeah, I'm tired. I got men here. I'm doing all the freaking work.
We have 8 of these 5-gallon gas cans. We keep them filled. We keep them filled. We keep them filled.
I'm doing all the freaking work.
Thaddeus is washing right now as we speak.
I'm doing all the freaking work.
RV is a little dirty right now because we've been very busy.
I'm doing all the freaking work. But we're doing it. We're getting it done. Everybody's working so hard. I'm doing all the freaking work. The problem was somebody bucking up to leadership. I'm doing all the freaking work, and yeah, I'm tired. I got men here.
Y'all thought that I was the one causing all the chaos. Well, I'm going to let you see with your own eyes this beloved brother that says he loves his people. He just put everybody in his trailer out, and he's on my land. I'm not putting him out. I'm giving him the time to move his stuff and go. But by legal right, I could have him towed out of here tonight.
Every single day for the past month almost, I think we've been out here trying to be diplomatic, trying to bring scripture, trying to let Yudah Yasharell know that our people are not his enemy. Denise Dixon, everybody else, they sided with Elder Brother, and eventually he's going to be putting them out also, like he did a couple other people. I'm not going to go into character assassination about this man, because I love him. Not only because I'm supposed to, but because I do. You know, as I said, I don't have hatred in my heart.
This is my air compressor. I think I'm going to start back working on cars for now. This is the refrigerator, washer and dryer. I haven't taken them out of the box yet. This is the compost toilet. And my wife got chicken stuff in here in these. I'm not sure. Oh, this is the storage building. This is one of them. We have another one coming Thursday.
Denise Dixon, everybody else, they sided with Elder Brother. And eventually he's going to be putting them out also. Eventually he's going to be putting them out also. Eventually he's going to be putting them out also.
Captain T. Kirk. Captain's log stardate 422021. We are experiencing a fast approaching ship coming us off the starport. We are attempting to communicate with this alien life form. Mr. Worf, open up communications channels and bring up the alien life form on our screen. If this is what I think it is, it appears to be a 1972 Corvette from the Earth, owned by a Mr. Yudah Yasharell. And how did it get here, and why, and what does it want? And it has its phasers locked in on us. We have no choice but to engage this enemy. Bring up the enemy on screen. This is Yudah Yasharell, better known as the leader of the Arizona Coat. I am Yudah Yasharell, and I approve of this starship. Now, with that said, it's a whole lot of lazy crew on my Enterprise, and so I had to expel them off my ship, because I don't want them burning down my ship and setting it ablaze, because they don't know the wind speed, neither do they know the temperature of how hot my little red Corvette is. Sing it with me, choir. Little red Corvette, hoo. Maybe it was too fast. Now, I got to get my Jezebels in here, and basically, they need to engage you in some war. So, with that said, and I know I'm not making any sense, because I never do. I don't know what to say next. I'm that dumb. Mr. Sulu, we seem to have an alien life form here that is able to cloak its true identity. Lock on computers and bring up the alien's true identity so we can see exactly what we are dealing with here. It appears to be some alien life form, some creature, some thing. Return creature back to its original form. Little red Corvette, hoo, yeah. If you want it, it'll cost you $10,500. Now, with that said, I spent $7,000 on the shed and some concrete. I threw the people out so I can put my things in there. And if you don't know, I call my ship the my. Say it again with me. My. It's the my. Cause I love saying my. Cause I'm narcissistic, you see. Sociopathic, you see. And I'm crazy. Just plumb out crazy. Now, I'm gonna engage you in a little whiz war. So, get ready, Captain James T. Kirk, a.k.a. Rap the News. We've been hit, Captain. Take her to warp speed, Scotty. I'm giving her all she got, Captain. She can't take any more, Captain. Take her to warp speed, goddammit. Phasers locked in. Engage. I am Yudah Yasharell, and I will return. Tyrant alert. I repeat, tyrant alert. One more again, tyrant alert. The enemy has been engaged. The enemy is down. Captain Kirk signing off. Oh.